Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Tom, and as always, I'm here with my co-host, Jenna.
Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenna. We know that learning English can sometimes feel overwhelming, so this podcast is all about giving you tips, practice, and encouragement to help you along the way, and hopefully make the process a lot more fun.
Absolutely. And today, we're going to talk about something that's reshaping language learning as we know it. Artificial intelligence, AI.
It's wild how fast things are moving. Just a few years ago, most people were using textbooks or maybe an app or two. Now, AI tools are everywhere, and some of them are actually really good at helping you practice English.
You know, it's almost like we're living in a sci-fi novel. AI can actually talk with you, correct your sentences, and help you learn in real time, something I would have loved as a kid.
I can relate. There's something cool about having a tool that doesn't judge you if you make a mistake. When I tried an AI chatbot for French last month, I felt way less nervous than when I talked to a real person.
That's a great point. I think a lot of people freeze up in conversation, afraid to make errors. But AI just keeps encouraging you to try again, without any awkward silences.
Exactly. And for learners, building confidence is half the battle. Having something patient like an AI bot really helps you stick with it, even on tough days.
Speaking of tough days, I remember downloading a language app when I was trying to pick up Spanish. It had a basic chatbot, but it always replied the same way. AI is way more dynamic now.
Totally. I tried the same thing with French, and honestly, those old bots gave me zero motivation. But when I switched to a newer AI-powered app, it felt like chatting with a quirky friend. It even made jokes.
That's such a game changer. I mean, if language learning feels more like having a real conversation, you're way more likely to keep going.
For sure. And hey, if you mess up, the AI will nudge you with a gentle correction instead of a big red X. That made me want to practice every day, just to see what it would say next.
What surprised me most is how accurate AI can be with pronunciation feedback. Back in high school, I'd record myself and compare to YouTube videos. Now an app can instantly tell you what you're doing right or wrong.
It's almost spooky. I tried reading English tongue twisters into an AI tool, and it highlighted which words I tripped over. That kind of immediate, specific help is something teachers wish they could offer one-on-one all the time.
Honestly, if you're shy about your accent, AI is such a good way to practice. There's no embarrassment, and you can repeat tricky words as many times as you need.
And it's just fun. Sometimes I'd challenge myself to beat my pronunciation score. It turned the whole process into a little game, which kept me coming back.
Another thing I love is grammar correction. It used to feel like teachers were just waiting to mark you down, but now AI can explain why something's wrong without making it personal.
That takes so much pressure off. When I used an AI writing tool for English essays, it didn't just flag mistakes, but suggested alternate phrases. I learned more from its feedback than from red ink on my old homework.
It's such a relief, knowing you can experiment and learn from mistakes instantly, instead of waiting for the next class or assignment.
And if you don't understand its suggestion, you can just ask it to explain further. It's like having a patient tutor who never loses their cool.
You know what else is incredible? With AI-powered chat, you can practice conversation literally anywhere. On the bus, in bed, even in the middle of the night when you can't sleep.
That flexibility is a game changer. Last week, I had a long layover at the airport and ended up chatting with a language AI about travel and food for half an hour. It turned a boring wait into a learning session.
I'm so jealous. It's like you have a friend in your pocket 24/7. Plus, the AI never gets tired or impatient, which honestly makes it easier to practice regularly.
And the best part? You can talk about anything that interests you, from sports to movies, instead of just working through dry textbook dialogues.
Funny you say that. One thing I noticed is how AI helps you learn vocabulary you'll actually use. I asked an AI to teach me slang and idioms, and it even gave examples from movies and TV shows.
That's huge. Memorizing random word lists can get old fast. But seeing words in real contexts, or better yet, using them in conversation with AI, helps cement them in your brain.
It's almost like having your own personalized textbook tailored to your interests and goals. That's way more motivating than generic lessons.
And when you forget a word, the AI usually gives you hints or alternative expressions instead of just moving on. That little boost helps you stay engaged and curious.
I have to admit, I'm a sucker for points and badges. A lot of AI learning tools turn language practice into a game, which makes it addictive, in a good way.
That's true for me too. One app even sent me a congrats message after my third day in a row. Those little wins made me want to keep my streak alive, even on busy days.
It's such a smart way to keep learners coming back. When learning feels rewarding, it stops being a chore and starts feeling like a personal adventure.
Honestly, half the time I didn't even realize how much progress I was making until I looked back. The gamification just made it all feel so natural.
But let's be real, AI isn't perfect. Sometimes it gives weird answers or doesn't pick up on subtle mistakes. Have you run into that?
Definitely. There were moments when it misunderstood my question or corrected something that was actually right. I think it's important for learners to use AI as a helpful tool, not as their only resource.
Completely agree. It's still crucial to talk with real people, read different types of texts, and keep your curiosity alive outside the app.
Exactly. And if you get a strange AI response, just treat it as a learning moment. Sometimes those mistakes spark really funny or interesting conversations.
After all, AI is just one tool in your toolbox. Pairing it with classic methods like reading books, watching shows, or joining conversation groups can take your learning to the next level.
I couldn't agree more. When I was learning French, I'd use AI chatbots for practice, then switch over to watching French movies or reading news articles. Mixing things up kept me from burning out.
Honestly, I think that blend is where real progress happens. Each method feeds into the other, and you get the benefits of tech and human connection.
Plus, it makes the process more interesting. If you're bored with one thing, you can always switch it up and come back refreshed.
So, if you're listening and thinking about trying out AI for language learning, my advice is to just jump in. Don't overthink it. Start a chat, ask questions, and don't worry about being perfect.
And don't be afraid to play around. If you're unsure what to say, ask the AI to recommend topics, correct your grammar, or translate something. The more you interact, the better it gets at helping you.
Remember, consistency is key. Even 10 minutes a day adds up fast, especially when the tool adapts to your level.
And if you hit a wall or get frustrated, just switch gears, try a new topic, or go back to basics. The best part is, you're in control of your own learning journey.
We hope sharing our experiences with AI has inspired you to try out some new tools and, most importantly, keep experimenting with your English. Every step, even the mistakes, gets you closer to fluency.
You've got this. Don't be too hard on yourself, and remember, language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. AI is just one of many ways to make the journey a little smoother and a lot more fun.
Thanks so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode or found it helpful, make sure to subscribe to the English Learning Podcast so you never miss a tip or story.
And we'd love to hear from you. Share your language learning stories or AI adventures in the comments. We might even feature a few in a future episode. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and take care.